Rightio, welcome back. Right, today is another exciting day on the farm because I'm off to the auction to pick up a bit of kit that I bought. Now, I don't really need this at all, and I don't even know why I bought it, but I seen it and I really wanted one. I've been hunting for one of these for a very long time. Spied it there, tossed in an old bid, kind of hoping that someone else would overbid me, and that didn't happen. So anyway, I ended up winning it, and I've got to go now and pick it up. So what I'm going to do is, myself and Dad are going to head up now and get it. And what I'll do is I'll play a little bit of because it was up earlier in the week, and I'll let you see what was in and around the auction. If I remember, I'll stick in the prices of the bits that I've seen there. So while I'm up picking this up, you can have a little trip around the auction. See if you can guess what it is, that I've purchased. I see what you did with 6150, right? Stick in the comments. What do you think it is? Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You can guess the space shuttle if you like, although I didn't buy the space shuttle. And I'll stick you in a draw for a Flying Fergie Man hat again, like we did the last time. Congratulations to Rob Green, 76, 75 or 75, 76, whatever it was. He won the hat the last time when we did it for the 6150. So anyway, we'll do that again because that was good fun. So if you can guess what it is, you'll see when I'm walking around the auction, you'll see me talking about bits and bobs. You'll probably guess what it is. But anyway, have a go at it, and that'll be a bit of crack in this video with that. So anyway, right, I'm going to go off and pick this up. When we come back, we'll take a look at it, and hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Is it a pile of scrap? I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but we will see. We'll find out together, put it that way. So let me go get this, and I'll catch up with you shortly, and we'll get a better look at it. In the meantime, watch the Seals Yard spiel, and then have a guess at what you think it is. See you shortly.
I was actually thinking that we're going up to
Yeah, let's do that.
Boys and Allen Street.
Hole in the floor. Timbers are a wee bit rotten there. Not a big job. What's it like underneath then?
It's just scabbier on this side.
Aye. Yeah. Don't know much about them.
Don't know.
All the looks like all the pipes are missing off it.
All the pipes missing.
Big rake.
Tires were worth.
Big Sidie's trailer. Big Fraser dung spreader. That's the job. Where's a digger you don't see many about now?
Hey, Mike.
Big haymack. What's them, an 80s digger would they be?
Maybe 70s.
She's leaking oil in there somewhere. Bit like ours. 168. The rats went at it again. Yep. International. Hmm? 78.5. JD, I know what it is. 61. Big Ford 8340. Wow, that's tidy. $4,000 maybe. Got like a 1200, that of an oil leak. Massey 250. Wow, look at that. Only 1300 hours on it. That's a lovely wee tractor. That's an 80 loader and all. A side mounted tarp. Whatever that is. Aye.
Some reason sort of hard in the bucket.
Aye. That's for graping round corners. Aye, it's now New Holland beer. Is that thing there?
There's a mobile mountain machine.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Feeder wagon. New Holland. What's that? Precision chop thing. Look at this harvester. I've never seen anything like this before. Fold up reel. Yeah. Couple of nice cane trailers. Way too fancy for me. Now, I wonder is this a Massey trailer or is this a mid by weeks trailer, but I can't tell. A couple of classic Frasers. That's what you need behind the double chop. Massey 24 baler. Somebody was baling straw with it. Here, same as ours. Tarp double chop. A chute extension on it. Similar to mine. Ah, 1000 shaft in it too as well. Mine is a 540 shaft. Big mower. Right, I'm in the old 290 here, just to go pick up the baler. Not from the market because that would have took forever. Brought down the other tractor. I'm just going to pick it up with this. Put it on this because it won't work on the other tractor. The 3075 is too big. So anyway, we'll stick it on the 290 and we'll see if it works. Which I hope it will. If it doesn't, well, I know a man who's pretty good at fixing balers. He lives just in there. Right, here it is. Massey Ferguson 124 baler on the back of the 290. What a setup! What a setup! So we'll get a better look at it, but just kind of flicking around there quickly. You've probably seen it earlier on the auction and you have probably guessed that that's what it is, but just need to put the shaft on here. No, there's no jack for it, so.
Jack's on there.
Oh, it goes on there, does it? Oh, all right, okay. There.
Big bolt sticking.
That should be a roll pin in that, shouldn't it?
No.
What's in it? A bolt?
A bit of rub screw.
Oh, right.
Wee Allen screw, you know. I'll stick a better bolt in it.
We just took that off just to get it home. Right, how about that? Right, so before we get started, what's she doing? She's catching the twine on that side there. So these are far simpler knotter than the ones in our... What's our other baler? A 15? Oh, 20?
20.
20. And these are far easier or simpler.
Well, they are simpler, aye.
I wouldn't say easier, but simpler. Right, so we'll give it a wee bit of a greasing around there. Dad's greasing over there. Can't see any more grease nipples on it for now, but plenty of twine, not rotten. Shear bolts. Yeah. Seems tidy enough, I think. Not so sure about this half door thing. Somebody's cut that. Just to, when the bale comes out, it throws it off to the left every time. That's the idea behind that, so you don't hit it the next time around. I think you've got, the only nipple we didn't get was the wee one in there. We need to wait till she comes round a bit. There's no grease nipples in there, I don't think.
No, but...
Oh, you want to turn the PTO? Do you think there's a shaft missing or a guard missing of that there?
Yeah, go and look at ours.
Has ours got a guard on there, does it?
One of them has.
Aye. Probably be a good idea with that thing flailing around. That's never...
That's no safe.
No, just to change that. But we'll try it out today, see how we go. So much from a cheap grease gun. The air one's the best one. Only it's too vicious sometimes.
Yeah, for fine.
For fine stuff, it's kind of blow all the seals out. No more.
On, wheels, Carl.
What's on wheels? The Ram?
Mm-hmm. See?
Oh, aye. Well, our old 20s on packers and sliders.
On sliders, aye.
Aye. That's a 124, and the smaller one's a 120, and then the bigger one's a 128. I don't know what that means, but I wonder is that 1.24 meters, 124 centimeters.
Right.
Don't know. Somebody will know. Somebody in the comments will tell me a bit about them.
Chains are reasonably tight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright there. Probably could do a bit of run of grease to it, maybe not. Maybe enough on it. There's oil and grease in there, alright. Do a bit of a wee wash before you put it away, I suppose,
Aye.
but we'll worry about that another day. Or we try it out then, see if it goes.
Aye. What about straw?
Wee bit of straw from in there, just bring it down, put it in there. Right, okay. What are we thinking? Just tighten up a few little chains it could do with a wee chain there loose. Very loose. In fact, just need to tighten that boy up.
Aye.
This wee thing here, I think if we tightened that chain where your hand is,
Yeah, that
would help that.
will help it.
How do we tighten this chain? Well, I'm not going to tighten it today, but I just want to see how we tighten it.
Pull that cover off, probably can.
Oh, there's a cover on here.
Aye.
I don't think it comes off that hand. I think that cover. Oh, maybe it does. Oh, it does. Aye, just pull that off. Yes.
Couple of bolts.
Couple of bolts. Aye, a couple of bolts on it there. It'll just come off, and then you maybe have to take a link out of that chain, would you? It's very slack in there where my finger is. Just looking behind you.
I'll have to look and see
Hmm.
how to adjust.
Yeah. We'll check the gearbox oil if we're going to do a bit with it, but right, a couple of wee things is that from testing the baler is that there's a wee bit of play on this, which is due to a loose chain in there. So that's going to need to be tightened up a little bit. There's also a loose chain in there, maybe said that earlier. That you can see that chain's a bit loose there. Seem to be tying all right. I'll put out a couple of decent wee wheels. It does this wee puts this wee track in it here, which is we think Dad likes. The other balers don't do that. That wheel's loose, but seemed to work all right. Needs a wee bit of weld there.
I'll do that with a MIG welder.
I need to push that.
Fixed doors.
Push that in there and put just a wee strengthener in it. The one thing we noticed was this here was missing a
Spring, I think a hay springs here.
spring. It must go into there or there, maybe. Some. Oh, it would hardly go into there, would it? Maybe it does. Anyway.
It goes to there.
Oh, aye, that's it there. So it's missing that wee, because it was doing that, you know, and just so. And you need it to. I think you need the spring in that to give the even flow into it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right here, so that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bales that I baled, that's them stuck up there, out of the way. It's saying 60 psi in that, I'm not right, is it? Don't think it. Right, so what's our work list then, to summarise? What are we at?
Oh, just give her a check over and
Give her a better check over, a full. Well, we did grease it right enough, but
give her a power wash it.
see where we're worn a wee bit. Tighten them chains.
Tighten them chains.
You need to fix this PTO, put a guard on that before the PTO police go mad. That'll not work either, so we need to fix that. A new cover. Right. Need to do some sort of jack for it as well.
It's simple.
Simple and straightforward.
Aye.
Everything's simple and straightforward if you understand it though. Tighten them chains, that's another wee thing to do. Aye, so we'll put that down as a great success.
Put it down as a good success, yeah.
Great.
If I could just find out how.
Well, I'll order up a book for it. A manual, user manual, that'll tell you how to set them wee things. Where your grease nipples and things are. That wee things to fix as well. Aye. Nice one. Well, I was just worried about you bringing it down and the ram was, you know, juddering in it or something, but it seemed to be on the way the best there. And I'd say when you screw her down tight, these wee boys down tight for the bale, she's straightened up. So I don't think she's running off. Something has taken a bit of care on that because there's chains are oiled there, and I mean, we greased that. That's not greasing it. We greased in there as you seen earlier. So all that's working. That was holding the twine. Dad just nipped it off and set it again, and away it went. So that's working the best. Aye. As the man says, great success. So put it in somewhere now. Into the hay shed where the 290 used to live.
I couldn't
Does it say on it there? It's hard to see.
Take a photograph of it and enlarge it.
The phone will zoom into it there. That's her serial number, and that's the type. So it's Massey 12 type baler. Well, that'll be a 124. And bit interesting to see how is she wider than ours. Our other baler. So she's 8.5 feet wide. What was that tight gate into the other thing? Ballygall.
Oh God, there's no much room.
There's not much room in that.
See, I used to be fit to take the gate off.
140 centimetres.
Huh?
What's that baler there? A 124.
Aye.
Oh, she's 140 centimetres wide, real. 140 is the same size, same real on it.
I thought it was the same.
Right, can we get the overall width? That baler's about 8 feet. That baler's now about half a foot wider. And this one over here, this is our original old baler. This here's that's our, what is that? 507 or
703.
703. It's been sitting in there years. I mean, that was going when it was put in there.
Yeah.
So it should still be going.
It should still be going.
Right, what I'm doing here is I'm just going down the forklift and lift out the old sewer I had in the back of the hay shed. I'm going to put the baler in the hay shed for now until I find a more permanent place. But that's what I'm at. So we'll go down, lift the sewer out, put it in the back of the container, and then I'll get the baler in. Right, I thought I could have got in there, but I can't. It's just a bit tight, and I don't want to bend my nice straight panels. So I'm going to move the Nuffield and then put the baler in, and then we'll go from there. Right, there you go. That is the baler in the hay shed, and the Nuffield is in over there. You have to put a cover over it because the starlings roost up in the timbers and up in the steel there, and they make a mess of the paint, so that's why I cover it. But anyway, finish up the video. Baler in, few wee jobs to do that we talked about earlier on in the video. Do a wee bit of welding, wee bit of chain tightening, and I think we did give it a wee grease there, so probably okay for that. PTO to sort out as well on it there, so yeah, a couple of wee things, but very happy with it. It'll go. You saw it baling. Yeah, I'm actually delighted with that. I've been looking for a Massey 120 or 124 baler for a long time, and this one turned up and wasn't crazy money, and yeah, so it worked out well. But yeah, great job. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of hay this year, and we'll get it out and get it running, get it on the back of the 590 or the 290 or something, and see how we go. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Something different again than the norm. And yeah, so we'll see you next week, hopefully all being well. And till then, take care. Bye-bye.